Million miles, here we are, million miles away of what we hope for. Countless times we tried.
Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Microphone good. Bass tracking smooth. Hotkeys are enabled. Welcome back, Wolfpack. A pleasure and honor to be able to stream for you once again. I hinted about it on Twitch or on Twitter, and I think it's about time I finally followed suit with my word. Today we are finally going to be checking out the Lord of the Rings set from Magic the Gathering's new little collab in Magic the Gathering Arena. Real quick, before we get into the gameplay though, a quick shout out to 3 new offline followers. Akira Wolf 1, Eddie Was Gone, and Asterin Aspirin. Thank you all so much for the follows off stream, and welcome to the pack. I certainly hope everyone's day has been going well. Happy Friday. We finally made it to the end of the week. I hope everyone enjoys their weekends. If you end up having to work over the weekends, I certainly hope work treats you well. And, on that note, let us just get right into it, shall we? We'll go ahead and start up Magic the Gathering real quick so that the computer knows that it's actually on. And go over to the gameplay. Fantastic. Look at that beautiful Gandalf looking boy. All the Ents as well. I'm looking forward to actually trying to make a deck out of all this stuff. And you can't make a deck without a couple packs. I managed to get a cute couple of I managed to get a promo code from buying some IRL cards. So we get to open up 12 basic packs and 1, I believe this should be a rare pack. So it should have mostly rares, or at least 1 really good rare. But before we jump into the good stuff, see what we get in here first. Our first pack. Let's do this. Ooh. Foray of Orcs. Orc Army. Mass Orcs 2. When you do, Foray of Orcs deals X damage to target creature an opponent controls, where X is the amassed army's power. Okay. Grey Haven's Navigator. When it enters the battlefield, you can scry. The Stalwarts of Osgiliath. The Ring Tempts You. Ooh, as the ring tempts you, you get an emblem named the Ring. If you don't have one, then your emblem gains its next ability and roll to become or remain your ring bearer. Your ring bearer is legendary and can't be blocked by creatures with greater power. When your ring bearer attacks, draw a card, then discard a card. When your ring bearer becomes blocked by a creature, that creature controller sacrifices it at end of combat. And when your ring bearer deals combat damage to a player, each opponent loses 3 life. That's actually not bad. It's for a little emblem, but let's see if we can't actually pull the ring itself. The Shire Terrace. Sacrifice Shire Terrace, search your library for a basic land, put onto the battlefield, tap, then shuffle. That costs at least mana and tap. So it's almost like Evolving Wilds, but with a mana cost to it. The Treason of Isengard. Put up to 1 instant or sorcery card from your graveyard on top of your library and amass Orc 2. Put 2 1/1 counters on an army you control. It is also an Orc. If you don't control an army, create a 0/0 black army creature token first. Nice. Lembas Bread. Draw a card, gain 3 life, put Lembas into the graveyard from the battlefield. Its owner shuffles it to the library. The Mirror of Galadriel. Try 1, draw a card. This ability costs 1 less to activate for each legendary creature. Bad enough. And our rare Ethereal Coat. Flash Indestructible. When Mithril Coat enters the battlefield, attach it to target legendary creature you control. It has to be a legendary creature. And it has Indestructible. Yeah, that sounds about right for Mithril. Shelob's Ambush. Creature gains +1/+2 and gains Death Touch. Create a food token, where it's literally just Shelob wrapping people up. A Voracious Fell Beast. Ooh. When it enters the battlefield, each opponent sacrifices a creature. Create a food token for each creature sacrificed this way. Nice. And the Lothaloran Lookout. Try one. Gimli's Axe. Nice. Dwarves. Equipped creature gets 3, and as long as equipped creature is legendary, it has Menace. Fog on the Barrow Downs. Enchanted creature is a spirit and can't attack or block. And the Ulaghai Crusher, a troll. Can't block unless you control a goblin or orc. Interesting. Oh, whoa, that was Saruman! I forgot about the legendary! Okay, we're gonna have to look at that. Hey, Gimli! The counter of kills. Whenever a creature or opponent dies, Gimli deals 1 damage to that creature's controller. Peregrine Took. If 1 or more tokens would be created under your control, those tokens plus an additional food token are created instead. Sacrifice 3 food and draw a card. Bewitching Leechcraft. When Bewitching Leechcraft enters the battlefield, tap enchanted creature. Enchanted creature has, if creature would untap during its untap step, remove a 1/1 counter from it instead. Thing. Breaking of the Fellowship. Target creature an opponent controls deals damage equal to its power to another target creature that player controls. Oh, so basically you have your friend, you have an ally creature hurt an ally creature. The Uruk-hai Berserker. When it enters the battlefield, the ring tempts you. And Bombaldi's Tongue. Target creature you control gets 1/1 and gains hexproof until end of turn. The ring tempts you. 1 ring to rule them all. Ring tempts you, then each player mills cards equal to your ring bearer's power. Destroy all non-legendary creatures, and each opponent loses 1 life for each creature card that player's graveyard. That's scary. Orcish Medicine. Target creature gains your choice of lifelink or indestructible until the end of turn, and then amass orcs. Stew the Connies. Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power. Create a food token. Yeah, basically just what's his name? Samwise beating Gollum with a frying pan. The Dundane Rangers. Whenever a land enters the battlefield, if you don't control Ring Bearer, the ring tempts you. And the Bag End Porter. When it attacks, it gets XX until end of turn, where X is the number of legendary creatures. Not bad. Display of Power. The spell cannot be copied. Copy any number of target instant or sorcery spells. You may choose new targets. Ooh, that's nice. Ooh. The Dunlan Crabane. When it enters the battlefield, amass orcs. The Galadrim Guide. When the Galadrim Guide enters the battlefield, strike 2. Quick Beam, the Upstart End. Whenever Quick Beam, Upstart End, or another tree folk enter the battlefield under your control, up to 2 target creatures gain 2/2 and trample. Not bad, not bad. The Book of Mazarbul. Amass orc. Creatures you control get 1 and gain menace. I'm starting to look at maybe making an orc deck. Cast it into the fire. Choose 1. Cast into fire deals 1 damage to each of up to 2 target creatures, or exile a target artifact. And then the Great Hall of the Citadel. Add 2 mana in any combination of colors. Spend this mana only to cast legendary spells. Oh, the Soothing of Smeagol. Return target creature to its owner's hand. The ring tempts you. Hey. Sharkey, Tyrant of the Shire. Activated abilities of lands your opponents control cannot be activated unless they're mana abilities. Has all activated abilities of lands your opponents control except mana abilities. Mana of any type can be spent to activate Sharky's abilities. Interesting. Arwen's Gift. Spell costs 1 less to cast if you control 2 or more legendary creatures. Scry 2, then draw 2. The Shire Scarecrow, a defender. Add 1 mana of any color, activate only once each. The Bath Song. Draw 2 cards, then discard a card, and then shuffle any number of target cards into your graveyard to your library, and add 2 free mana. Gloin, the Dwarf Emissary. Whenever you cast a historic spell, create a treasure token. This ability triggers only once each turn. Sacrifice a treasure, goad target creature. Where goad is creature needs to attack each combat if able. Bad. Chance Met Elves. Whenever you scry, put a 1/1 counter on Chance Met Elves. This ability triggers once each turn. Shadowfax, the Lord of Horses. Horses you control have haste. Whenever the Lord of Horses attacks you, you may put a creature card with lesser power from your hand into the battlefield, tapped and attacking. That's cool. Quarrel's End. As an additional cost to the spell, discard, draw 2 cards, then create a 1/1 white cube. Fear Fire Foes. Damage can't be prevented this turn. Fear Fire Foes deals X damage to each target creature and 1 damage to each creature with the same controller. To a target creature, then 1 damage to each other creature with the same controller. Ah, okay. The Torment of Gollum. Target opponent reveals their hand. You choose a non-land card from it. That player discards that card. Amass Orcs. Mirkwood Spider, Death Touch, and whenever it attacks, target legendary creature you control gains Death Touch. Okay. Oh, can't forget it again. War of the Last Alliance. Search your library for a legendary, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle. Creatures control gain double strike until end of turn. Ring tempts you. A Took Reaper. Whenever Took Reaper dies, the ring tempts you. Mordor's Muster. You draw a card and you lose a life. Amass some orcs. Claim the Precious. Destroy target creature, the ring tempts you. And the Gift of Strand. Ah, Gimli's gift from, was it the Lady Galadriel? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it was Galadriel. Flash, enchant creature. When Gift of Strands enters the battlefield, scry 2, and it gains 3/3. Nice. The Delighted Halfling. Add a basic mana. Add 1 mana of any color, spend this mana only to cast a legendary spell, and that spell cannot be countered. Ooh, that's actually really good right there. What we got around here? Eowyn, Lady of Rohan. At the beginning of combat on your turn, target creature gains your choice of First Strike or Vigilance. If that creature is equipped, it gains First Strike and Vigilance until end of turn instead. Equipped abilities you activate cost 1 less to activate it. Nice. Like a Galadrim Bow. Attach it to a creature. Untap that creature. Gains 1/2 and has a reach. Not bad. The Mushroom Watchdogs. Put a 1/1 counter on Mushroom Watchdogs. It gives Vigilance. Activate only as a sword. Sacrifice a food. Hew the Entwood. Sacrifice any number of lands. Reveal the top X cards of your library, where X is the number of lands sacrificed this way. Choose any number of artifact and or land cards revealed this way. Put all non-land codes. Oh my god, this is just a whole paragraph. Put all land cards chosen in the battlefield tab, then put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Interesting. So basically, you can just wipe out all of your lands, then you can search for artifacts and lands and put them onto the field tab. That's what I'm getting from that. Lorien Revealed. Draw 3 cards. Island Cycling. Draw this card, search your library for an island card. Bewitching Leechcraft again. Yoreth the Healing House. Untap another target permanent. Untap 2 other target legendary creatures. The Bitter Downfall. Spell costs 3 less to cast if it targets a creature that was dealt damage this turn. Destroy the target creature, and its controller loses 2 life. And the Swarming of Moria. Create a treasure token and amass orcs. Smeagol, the helpful guide. At the beginning of your end step, if a creature died this turn, the ring tempts you. Whenever the ring tempts you, target opponent reveals cards from the top of their library until they reveal a land card. They put that card onto the battlefield, tapped under control, and the rest into their graveyard. Ooh. And then we got Sting. Hobbit Sting deals X damage to target creature, where X the number of creatures you control plus the number of food you control. And then Rush the Room. Target creature gets 1 and gains first strike until end of turn. If it's a goblin or orc, it also gains haste. Not bad. The Fiery Inscription. When Fiery Inscription enters the battlefield, the ring tempts you. If you cast an instant or sorcery spell, Fiery Inscription deals 2 damage to each opponent. That's also good. And Banish from Edoras. This spell costs 2 less to cast if it targets a tapped creature, exile it. Oh, I forgot. Oh yeah, I already did Rush the Room. The Ring Goes South. The ring tempts you. Reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal X land cards, where X is the number of legendary creatures you control. Put those land cards on the battlefield, and the best on the bottom of the battlefield. Moving on. You cannot pass! Destroy target creature that blocked or was blocked by a legendary creature this turn. Gorbag of Minas Morgul. Whenever a goblin or orc you control deals combat damage to a player, you may sacrifice it. And when you do, choose 1. Draw a card or create a treasure. And then Nimrodal Watcher. When you scry, Nimrodal Watcher gets 1 until end of turn and can't be blocked. Its ability triggers only once per turn. Oh, and also the Woe's Path. Add 1 of any color, another target creature gets 3/3 and gains Pebble till end of turn. The Spiteful Banditry. When it enters the battlefield, it deals X damage to each creature. Whenever 1 or more creatures your opponent's control die, you create a treasure token. Interesting. So it's basically one big raid. And finally, the Big Pack. Dreadful as the Storm. Target creature has a base power and toughness 5/5 until the end of turn. Westwood Rider. Sacrifice Westwood Rider. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. Only activate as a sorcery. Slip on the Ring. Exile target creature you own, then return to the battlefield under your control. So basically, you could have just said Flash Out, I think it was called? Or Phase Out? The Nimble Hobbit. Whenever Nimble Hobbit attacks, you may sacrifice a food or pay 3 mana. When you do, tap target creature an opponent controls. And fingers crossed. Here we go. Tom Bombadil. As long as there are 4 or more lore counters among sagas you control, Tom Bombadil has hexproof and indestructible. Whenever the final chapter ability of a saga you control resolves, reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a new saga, and put that card onto the battlefield and the rest on the bottom of your library. This ability triggers only once each turn. So basically, you got yourself a saga engine. Interesting. Alright then. Do what we can't do with making it a deck. What we're gonna want to do though. Lord of the Rings Tales of Middle-earth. Not collected as well. And do it. Shiny card. So many shinies. course, all the cards that I found are going to be on the front first. Anyway. Yep. Music. No wonder it's been so quiet. Here you go. Free! Greetings and welcome. I certainly hope your day's been going well. Don't mind us, we've been just looking around at all the new Lord of the Rings cards. We've managed to pull quite a number of things, actually. And also, Saruman of many colors, an avatar wizard. My day is good, and yours? Not too bad. Slow day at work today. Managed to get a lot done, though. And now I get to try and check out some cool little cards. Ward discards an enchantment or sorcery card. Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, each opponent mills 2 cards. When one or more cards are milled this way, exile target enchantment, instant, or sorcery card with equal or less a mana value than that spell from an opponent's graveyard. Copy it, and you can cast it without paying its mana cost. Am I going to be making a Saruman deck instead of orcs? Bombadil. 5 mana colors are horrible to try and work with. Escape from Orthanc. Esquire of the King. Frodo, Sauron's Bane. There we go. Dawn of a New Age. Samwise, the Stout-Hearted. Flowering of the White Tree. Frodo, the Determined Hero. Kind of want to look at all the legendary cards now. Bill the Pony. Look at that pony. Look at him. When he enters the battlefield, create food. Sacrifice food until end of turn. Target creature you control assigns combat damage equal to its toughness rather than its power. Like Pony. Rosie, when did we get you? Cotton of the South Lane. Create a food token. Whenever you create a food token, put a 1/1 counter on target creature control other than Rosie. Interesting. Gandalf the White Rider. Interesting. Whenever he dies, you may put its owner's library 5th from the top. They put it... Wait, whenever he dies, you could just... Oh! On the 5th... What was that? On the 5th day of the... on the 5th sunrise of the 5th day, look to the east. I believe that's how it went. Now for wrath, now for ruin. Second breakfast! Here we go! More food token stuff. Daradoc, Master of the Buckland. Gandalf the White. Landorval, the Horizon's Witness. Basically the legendary eagles. Thank you very much for all the treats there. Bill Verney, the Bree Swindler. Goldberry, the River's Daughter. Elrond, Lord of Rivendell. Gandalf, the Friend of the Shire. Elendor, the Swift Savior. Storm of Saruman. Horses of Brunnen. The Watcher in the Water. Yeah, that giant kraken that attacks. Saruman the White. Gollum's Bite. Always fun. Flash of the Balrog. Is the Balrog card actually in here? Ooh, here's Gollum. The Patient Plotter. And another one. Scheming Guide. Orcish Bowmasters. Morthog, the Morgul Lieutenant. Grond the Gatebreaker. This is pretty cool. As long as it's your turn and you control an army, Grond the Great Gatebreaker is an artifact creature with crew 3. Isildur's Fateful Strike. Cutting off the ring of Saruman, or the fingers of Saruman. The Snarling Warg. How did I miss this? long as you control a goblin or orc, snarling warg gets an additional attack. The shadow of the enemy. Sauron the Necromancer. The Witch King of Angmar. Witch King Bringer of Ruin. So we got basically the Ring Wraiths. Oh well. Lo and behold, Ring Wraiths. Interesting. The Troll of Khazad Dûm. They've got a cave troll. Goblin Fire Leapers. Moria Marauders. Goblin Assailants. Erebor Flamesmith. We actually do have dwarves in here. Not just orcs. Grishank. The Brash Instigator. Goblin Soldier. Erebor Marshal of Rohan. The fires of... in the land of Mordor. In the fires of Mount Doom, the Dark Lord Sauron forged for himself a master ring to control all others. One ring to rule them all. Erkenbrand, Lord of Westfold. The War Beast of Morgoth. Eomer, Eomer of the Ridermark? Or the Rittermark? Thing? It's an elephant! Ooh, they actually got the elephants. Whenever elephant attacks another target creature you control, gain +2/0 and gains trample. Not bad. The Mines of Moria! We must go to the Mines of Moria! Enters the battlefield unless you control a legendary creature. Exile 3 cards from your graveyard. Create 2 treasure tokens. Not bad. The Ents Fury. Put a 1/1 counter on target creature control. Its power, if its power is 4 or greater, then that creature gains 1/1 until end of turn and fights target creature you don't control. Nice. I like that. Is there actually a way to make an Ent deck? Almost looks like it. Meriadoc the Brandy Buck. Legolas! Legolas. Whenever you cast a spell that targets Legolas, put a 1/1 counter on him, and whenever you cast a spell that targets a creature you don't control, it deals damage equal to its power up to 1 target creature. Not bad, not bad. Glorfindel, the Dauntless Rescuer. Elf Noble. Bad. Celebron the Wise. Whenever you attack with 1 or more elves, scry 1. When you scry, he gains 1/1 until end of turn for each card looked at while scrying. Not bad. Eleanor the Gardener. The Generous Ent. Actually, an actual creature. That's cool. Fangorn the Tree Shepherd. Whenever a tree folk you control... Oh, tree folk you have control have vigilance. Whenever 1 or more tree folk you control attack, add twice that much mana. You don't lose unspent green mana as steps and phases end. You just slowly accumulate mana? What? Last March of the Ents. This spell cannot be countered. Draw cards equal to the greatest toughness among creatures you control. Put any number of creature cards from your hand onto the battlefield. Ooh! Ent deck might be another idea that I get. Also, greetings, Captain Crazy. Certainly hope you're enjoying your day as well. We're basically just looking at all the Lord of the Rings cards right now before trying to figure out what we want to build. Lady Galadriel, the Gift Giver. Whenever Galadriel enters the battlefield or attacks, choose 1. 1/1 counter on target creature, create a food token or a treasure token. Indeed, magic. An always enjoyable hobby of mine. Pippin, Guard of the Citadel. Whenever a target creature control Another card. Oh, another target creature you control gains protection from card type of your choice until. Prince Immaril the Fair. Faramir, the Prince of Ithilien. Gwyir the Windlord. Four Eagles. Lotho the Corrupt Sheriff. Shadow summoning the Mouth of Sauron. The Mouth of Sauron bid welcome. Dunathor, the Ruling Steward. The King of the Oathbreakers. Ooh, they actually got the ghosts in here as well. You can't get past the bloody tutorial. You just gotta play through it, unfortunately. They just keep... Yeah, as soon as you get through it, then you get to do all your stuff. Bilbo, the Retired Burglar. Whenever it enters the battlefield, the ring tempts you. Whenever Bilbo deals combat damage to a player, create a treasure token. Shagrat the Loot Bearer. Whenever it attacks... Oh, wait. Yeah, whenever it attacks, attach up to one equipment to it. Amass orcs where X is the number of equipment attached to Shagrat. So you can literally just make a huge orc army just by having Shagrat wear something. Sauron, the Lidless Eye. Whenever Sauron, the Lidless Eye, enters the battlefield, gain control of target creature. An opponent controls until end of turn. Untap it. It gains haste until end of turn. You're on the last match and can't get past it? Oh, like, it's difficult for you to actually fight? Or it's just... it keeps crashing on you? Balrog, the Flame of Udun! I actually have the Balrog in here. It's epic. Whenever a legendary creature an opponent controls dies, put the Balrog on the bottom of its owner's library. Really? So if it kills a legendary, it just goes into your it just goes down into your library. Oh, hello. The Balrog, Durin's Bane, even better. Can't be blocked except by legendary creatures, and when it dies, destroy a target artifact or creature an opponent controls. Nice. Now see, that's a better Balrog. Gandalf the Grey. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, choose one that hasn't been chosen. Tap or untarget a target permanent. 3 damage to each opponent. Copy an instant or sorcery spell, and you can choose new targets, and put Gandalf on top of its owner's library. Have to use the given cards in a specific way. Oh, so you gotta try and just figure out the puzzle then. Mar, the Uruk-hai Captain. If one or more 1/1 counters would be put on an army, goblin or orc, you control that many +1 counters are put on it. Wait, what? If one or more 1/1 counters would be put on an army, goblin or orc you control, that many +1 counters are put on it instead. Oh, okay, so it just adds on an extra 1/1. Okay then. There's Mount Doom. Oh, you're not good at puzzles. Understood, understood, understood. Strider, the Ranger of the North. Gimli, the Mournful Avenger. Rise of the Witch. Old Man Willow. There's Shelob, the Child of Ungoliant. Mary, Esquire of Rohan. Theoden, King of Rohan. Eowyn, the Fearless Knight. Butterbur, the Bree Innkeeper. Frodo Baggins. Nice. Aragorn and Arwen wed. Samwise Gamgee. Aragorn, company leader. I'm just looking at all the art now. I'm not even looking at it. Their abilities. There's just too many. Look at all of the legendaries. Oh. That's a cool looking one. That's a cool looking Sauron. Legolas, Aragorn. Glamdring! Ooh. The wizard's rockets. Sting, the glinting dagger. The stone of Eric. Ooh. A Lorien brooch. Full card art. The One Ring. There it is. Indestructible. When the One Ring enters the battlefield, if you cast it, you gain protection from everything until your next turn. At the beginning of your upkeep, you lose 1 life for each burden counter on the One Ring. And you can tap it to put a burden counter on the One Ring, then draw a card for each burden counter on the One Ring. So yeah, basically, draw power, but at life cost every time your turn comes around. Bilbo's Ring. Alright then. That. A Palantir of Orthanc. A Palantir is a dangerous weapon. Why? Why should we be afraid to use a weapon that our enemies utilize themselves? Not all of them have been found. Don't know who could be watching. Alright then. So, after figuring out all of that, seeing all this new stuff, time to figure out what kind of deck we're gonna make. I mean, I suppose I could try and leave it up to you guys to see. Poll, yeah. Deck idea? Question mark? How about we try and do a mass orc? You can try Hulk? Food token? Maybe we could also do... let's think. What other kind of cards do we got? We've got... Suppose we could try and make an elf deck. Elf. Or... What? Just because I see that Saruman card? How about we try and do, wizard? There we go. If anyone wants to try and cast their ideas for, adding on to, or trying to figure out what deck we can try and create, feel free to throw your opinion into the poll. Should be found at the top of the stream. Outside of that, though, try and set something up on my... I'll really think orc. Well, also attempt. Do I even have a thing for it? Real question. Because if we do that, this Sauron chord actually allows you to amass orcs. And that's whenever you just cast a spell. You can just amass orc. Sacrifice a legendary artifact or legendary creature for ward. Interesting. You know what? I can make one. There we go. This will be our setup. Our big boss. So, now we get to look up amass orc. We're working with black, red, and blue. Red and blue. Huh? Deceive the messenger. Or counter a target spell on a mass orc. Ooh. What? Blue is famous for at least being able to counter. Could be useful. Put up to 1 instant or sorcery card from your graveyard on top of your library and a mass orc. Mordor's Muster. March from the Black Gate. Battlefield or an army you control attacks a mass. Ooh! Whenever an army you control attacks. Maybe at least 2 of those. Throw those in, throw those in. Orcish Medicine. Target creature you gains either as of life, link, or indestructible, and a mass orc. Why not? Got 3 of them for free. And whenever you cast your second spell each turn, a mass orc 2. And it's just a common. It's only legendary though, so probably don't want to make too many. Otherwise we're gonna have Brick. The Dunlin Crabane. Got a couple of those. Target opponent loses their hand. You choose an online card from it, and that player discards that card. Mass Orc 2. Foray of the Orcs. X damage, where X is the amassed army's power. Ball of Care Andros. Whenever a creature or an opponent deals... Whenever a creature or opponent controls is dealt excess combat damage, a mass orc where X is that excess damage. And you can deal 7 damage to a target creature for 8 mana. I believe this might actually be... We'll just make an extra one. Book of Mazar Bull. A Brash Instigator. When it enters the battlefield, amass Orc 2. When you do until end of turn, gain control of target non-legendary creature an opponent controls with power less than or equal to the amassed army's power. And what? Being able to enemies creatures might be useful. Get 2. Now we're definitely gonna want a Shagrat. At least 1 or 2 of him. War Beast of Orgoth. Whenever War Beast of Orgoth or another creature you control with power 4 or greater dies, amass Orc 2. Maybe. Grima Wormtongue. Your opponent can't gain life. Sacrifice another creature. Target player loses 1 life. If the sacrificed creature was legendary, amass Orc 2. Orthmog, the Morgul Lieutenant. Creature tokens you control have Death Touch. Ooh, yeah, we're gonna need that because basically a freaking token army. That's what we need right there. Barad-dûr. Barad-dûr enters the battlefield tapped unless you control a legendary creature. Amass Orc. X. Activate only if a creature died this turn. You know what? I'll take 2. Or, oh, here's all my commons. I got 24 commons to work with. I must have just been working with uncommons. And the Dunlin Crabane enters the battlefield, amass Orc 2. Maybe. We're looking for more orcs. Give me more orcs! Ah! Orcish Bowmasters. When it enters the battlefield, and whenever an opponent draws a card except the first one they draw in each of their draw steps, deals 1 damage to any target and a mass orc. That's 2 mana. 2 mana for a 1/1. Why not just get a full set? Thank you. What else we get? We don't have that much blue. Also, make sure that's at least, what? Standard? No, not standard. No, get back here. Historic, then. Thank you. We need about 4 more cards. 4 more cards. We don't exactly have that much. What blue offer us, huh? Draw a card and the ring attempt. The ring tempts dead. Anything else? Elegy or some. Fiber. Mariner. Bumbar. Isolation at Orthanc. Put a target creature into its library, second from the top. The Scroll of Isildur. Gain control of 1 target artifact as long as you control Scroll of Isildur. Tap up to 2 target creatures. Put a stun counter on each of them. Draw a card for each tapped creature target opponent controls. Okay. Surrounded by orcs. Amass Orc 3, then target player mills X cards where X is the amassed army's power. Maybe. Maybe. Rivendell. Ooh. Has a couple extra legendaries. Sauron's Ransom. Choose an opponent, they look at the top 4 cards of your library and separate them into a face-down pile and face-up pile. Put 1 pile into your hand and the other into the graveyard. Huh. Okay. Interesting. We definitely want a Mouth of Sauron. At least 1. Put that in there. Flame of Anor. You control a wizard. As you cast the spell, you may choose 2 instead. Target player draws 2 cards, destroy an artifact, and deal 5 damage to target creature. You know, that actually sounds pretty good. I can try and craft 2 of those. Ring Sight. Search your library for a card that shares a color with legendary creature you control, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle. Ready? Oh, black and red.
Yes. Yes.
Yes! Yes! How much power, how much screw you can we throw into one deck, huh? Wait a minute. Hold everything. Gorbag of Minas Morgul, we have at least 1 of him. We can try and add him in there. That would make 60. Draw 2 cards if the sacrificed creature was legendary. Draw 3 cards instead. Or a target creature. That would be nice, actually. We got a whole bunch of 3-cost mana cards. Ooh! A Mordor Trebuchet. Whenever you attack with 1 or more goblins and or orcs, create a 2/1 colorless construct artifact creature token with named Flying Ballistic Boulder. That's tapped and attacking. Sacrifice that token at end of combat. I'm gonna craft 3. We're gonna have trebuchets. We're gonna have Braun the Gatebreaker. Ooh, there's some of our freaking fighters. Uruk-hai Berserkers. I've been thinking too much about the actual spells. I don't have any creatures outside of just a Mass Orc. Mass Orc. The Orcish Bowmasters, which are only 2. And 1/1s. Saruman's Trickery. Battlefield of Orc. Basically, we got 4 cards here. We're gonna have to sacrifice a few. Barad-dûr. We need to thin the herd. We're going a little too hard. Jackrat? I actually don't have any artifacts for it to equip to him. So Jackrat be put on the sideline for now. Saruman the White, a mass orc because of that. Mouth of Sauron, Sauron himself. Whenever he enters that, never Death Touch. Card a card and amass some orcs. About use some of the orcish medicine and bring down one of the trebuchet. We shall name it. What did he call it in the movie? What did he call it in the movie? The Era of Orc. Done. Let's put it through its testing run. Let's go. We look for the Era of the Orc. Play it.
You got debated. You got.
Oh god, that's loud.
You got debated. 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 Debated.
Thank you very much for that. Yeah, hello. Game Bert. Oh, he's using the starter vampire deck. Island, march from the Black Gate. Now see, the difficult thing about this deck, I know for a fact, is that thing mixed with that thing. He's gonna suck. We're gonna have to sacrifice it right now. And throw out the trebuchet. He's definitely got a murder in his hand. I just know it. He just needs one more mana for it, I think. Yep, there it is. Wasn't murder itself, but it was close enough. Gothmog, the Morgul Lieutenant. Thanks for wasting your card on just a trebuchet. Go ahead, attack. My armies will kill your creature. And get that out of here. Gorbog of Minas Morgul. And then enters the battlefield. Creature and a death touch. No attacks. Not about to sacrifice my boy who gives everyone death touch. You think I'm stupid? Hey. Hey. Well, at least he has to waste a resource. And I'm not gonna block that. Go ahead. Alright, well, now I'm not drawing any of my mana. Attack! Take action. Create a treasure token. And destroy a creature. Get out of here. Now we're both stuck. Or maybe not. What you gonna do? Bring it! I talk to Scavenger. Why do I not have any red mana? Should have just tried to draw. Ooh, we're gonna counter that. I know I can't block your flyer. There it is. But what I can do now, what's more important? Amassing Orc? Flame of Anor. What I should do. If he has got a murder, it's only gonna cost him 3 mana. And he's gonna have to pay an extra 2 to kill Saruman. Saruman. Attack him. And take another hit. Opponent discards 2 cards. Ow! Oh no, he's just trying to whittle me down! Well, that's all I can do. He won! GG. You had a clever strategy, my friend. It wasn't just... I don't think it was just, general... Yeah, there it goes. Dead. I don't think it was the basic tutorial deck. Okay, though. We try again. We don't just abandon a deck after 1 loss. We allow it at least 5 games. If we can win at least... If we can win at least 3 of the 5, that would be great. If we can at least win 2 of the 5, there's potential, but it needs work. Tempting. Tempting. I'll try it. Hello. Excellent. Womp. Right off the bat. Be some whelp. Ow. Got haste. Clearly. Orcish bowmasters. Shoot it down. Dark as well. Hey, you know what though? You know what though? Orcish bowmasters. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Alright. Yeah, I had fun that match. Thanks, I guess. It was literally only 3 turns, but okay. We take the surrender victories. Alright. Alright. But we don't count it towards the deck's potential. Because we need to be able to play a full freaking game and be able to actually survive for it to be considered a good deck. Keep it. We got all 3 colors. Hello. Llama Master the Third. Throw out the swamp. Call of the Ring. Ooh, look at you. You working with the Ring card too. But are you working with Orc? The Nazgul. Ooh, that's scary. Book of Marzarbal. No attack. Whenever the ring. Okay, so you basically got just a Ring Tempts You deck that boosts the Nazgul. Oh! You really do have a Ring Tempts You deck. Yeah, that's a forced ability. You can't block that. Speaking of no blocks. Ow! We need something. I got mana generation, amassing orc generation. Got 4 mana to work with. The only thing I really can do is this. And the Orcish Bowmaster. Auto-pay it. Orcish Bowmaster deals 1 damage to any target, then amass Orc 1. Might as well shoot Smeagol. Smack with 7! Or 8, you know? I'll knock you down to size. Unfortunately, though, that might just do it for me. There goes 3 of my cards. Including Orcish Medicine. Both of my Orcish Medicines. That would have been nice to have. I'm apparently shooting somebody. Wanna play something else? Ow. Well, that'll do it. The Collected Company? Hi! More rings! Okay. When you got an engine, you got an engine. I applaud your engine. Round of applause. Round of applause on my end. The ring tempts you mechanic. Actually very effective. Alright then. So that's 2 of the 5. Once again, not really counting the surrender. Alien Mon. I mean... It's again a risk, but at least 2 Orcish Bowmasters in hand is good early game. And I got the Duckland Krebin too. Ornithopter of Paradise. I mean, do I really want to waste the Orcish... it'll mass orcs. Worth it. At least 1 shot. This is what was that? When an opponent draws a card except for the first one. Okay. Hey, you know what? How about you go ahead and just let me kill your Ornithopter with that? Or not. That works too. Sad. But true. Now. Till end of turn, gain control of target non-legendary creature an opponent controls with power less than or equal to the massed army's power. Hey, you know what? I could just go ahead and do this right now. Amass 2. Gain control of that. Smack with everyone! Don't even have to worry about the Ornithopter of Paradise. Blocking. A Chromatic Lantern. You basically just have mana generator. It's all mana generator. I don't like that. Book of Mazul. Mazarbul. The only thing that I really want attacking. Actually, you know what? I should have had. I forgot to click Grishnash. Or Grishnak. Should have saved that. I actually should have saved Grishnak for whatever he's doing. Okay. I'll shoot one. And I'll shoot the same one. How about I do that? And that too. How about I just shoot you? Thanks. You made it a stronger army for me. Amass orc. Amass orc. Any target and amass orc. Let's go. Everyone smack face. This is getting epic real quick. A 10-10 orc army. Oh no! All of my stuff is dead. I'm gonna show me your hand. Show me your hand. Give it to me right now. What the hell? Ulamog? God Eternal? Ugin? We're getting rid of that. Thanks. That's scary. We need to kill him next turn. Otherwise, all of that comes at my face. I don't have a wizard, but I can at least blast him. Shoot! As long as there are 4 more creature cards in your graveyard. Finger! Peepo finger! And I don't have enough mana to block that. Ladies and gentlemen, we may very well just die right here. Gotta come out tapped. Reveal the top card of your library until it reaches no. Okay.
Do not ignore my draconic talents.
Yes! He attacked! Please tell me this thing actually gives them haste, though. No. Hey! Whoa, 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 whoa! Why can't I pay my mana? I have at least 1 black. Oh, I need an extra black. And then tap it. No, wait. No, I have 2 black. I can pay for this!
The forces of creation are elegance manifest.
Why wasn't I able to activate my Barador? Fuck. Repeat the process. Oh my god. A good game. We're gonna let him pop off. We will let him pop off. Ow. But unfortunately, I concede. Holy crap. Going up against every deck that could possibly just pop off. Ooh, Darian. Hi there, Praetorian. You know what, though? I'm gonna say no. That's better. I can keep that. Go ahead and get rid of an island, I suppose. No. What am I thinking? Go ahead and put away the Swarming of Moria. Hello. Llanowar Elf. March from the Black Gate. Cultivate. War mana ramp. We're gonna shut it down though. Shoot him. The battle between elves and orcs continues. Goreclaw, the terror of Qualsisma. That's a 4-3. You know what? You. Attack. End turn. We'll see what he plays next. I think Saruman has something to say about what he'll probably do next. The affectionate Indrik? Have a fighter creature? Hell no! You ain't fighting nobody. Do I have snackies with me? Yes, I do, actually. Thank you. Thanks. No blocks. I ain't about to sacrifice my orcish bowmaster. Now for the book. Amass orc. Amass orc. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I can get one more mana, I can bring out Sauron. I can bring out Sauron. Tyrannix Rex. What the hell is this? That's horrible. How about another book? How about another book? It's got Trample, Ward, Haste, and Toxic 4. Well, unless you don't block him, you're dead. The first one to die is that Tyrannix Rex. 8, 11. Yo Senju reaches skyward. More mana ramp. Amass Orc. And everyone gates 1 and Menace. Cullen Crabane! Good game, my friend. Not over yet, though. May have celebrated a little too early. You can either put something really big, or you can just put multiple small things and be able to block me next turn. Because Book of Mazarbul will give everyone Menace. And just because I can. Attack. Boom, boom, boom. I'll gain back my life, please. GG, my friend. Good game. Okay. We got a win. We got 1 win. I'm happy with 1 win. Got some good mana. Or, yeah, got some good experience and gold. Attack with 45 creatures and cast white or green spells. I could have, but no, it was too risky, especially with all the big things that he was trying to just ramp with green mana. I was willing to try, and I was tempted to just wait 1 more turn to see if I can get the mana I needed to bring out Sauron. Hello, Jose. Barad-dûr. This is too risky. Everything costs 3 mana. And I only have 2 areas to work with. Now, why couldn't I activate your ability? XX black and then tap. I should be able to just amass orc. But you weren't allowing me to just amass orc. Unless I actually have to activate the ability myself. That would probably be the smarter move. Okay. I'm gonna risk it. If we win, we win. If we don't, I'm tempted to not count it because it's just, you know. You know what? No. Be fair. Count it. Because if I count this, then I would also have to probably count the surrender victory, but I don't want to count the surrender victory because that was only like 3 turns. There he is. Hello. Ow! Hey! Rude. Might as well just throw out Barad-dûr real quick because it's, you know, gonna come out tapped anyway. Barad-dûr Masanya. Reinforced Ronin. Comes out with a 1/1. And haste, apparently. Ow. An additional 1/1 counter with. Oh. Fun. And it returns to your hand. Oh, okay. Bit of an island, and that's all I can do. Because I'm not drawing mana. Hi there, etching of Kumano. Ano. Like your art. Hello, Ronin. And walks the path of a samurai. Creature dealt this damage. Die, exile it instead. Ooh, that's fun. Order Trebuchet! Rond the Breaker. Hi, Ronin. Ow, why you gotta keep shooting face? I'm blocking at least you. Ah! My trebuchet! Well, this sucks. Concede. I knew I shouldn't have rolled with a hand. I wanted to play it out, though. I wanted to give it a little hope. So, if that's the case then, how would we be able to try and upgrade this? Obviously, if we keep amassing Orc, we're only boosting up 1 creature. So we're gonna need a little extra cushion, you know? For non-amassed Orc abilities. To just have some presence on the board. Also, we're keeping that. 2 of the 3 colors is always at least nice. Bring out Barad-dûr. Throw out Island. Rats! Oh, great, we're dealing with a rat deck. Want me to discard a card? Swarming of Moria. Island. Dullin Cribane. Diabolic Intent. Search your library for a card and put it into your hand. So you can just pull any random card. Interesting. How about you show me that card? Oh, you know. Oh my god, you know. Just a Phyrexian Horror. Whenever a source deals damage, and then that. We're getting rid of you. Thank you. Gonna cost what? 4 mana to do that? Yep. March from the Black Gate. Let's see if you're willing to block it. As a 6/6. And you can't block my flyer because you just got trampled. Obliterate that, boy. Whenever source deals damage to friction, obliterate that many permanents. Okay. I could work with that. Get rid of the mountain. Wait, what? Good game? What do you mean good game? How many permanents am I sacrificing? Bye-bye, lands. Well, might as well just keep attacking. I'll keep amassing orcs. It's only until you get that murder card that I suddenly am screwed. Shieldred. Attack my orc army! Continue fighting! 1 health. Part of the cards. No, my creature! The scriptures, you had to sacrifice it. Quick, quick, give me 2 mana, give me 2 mana, and the Orcish Archers. I will shoot her with 1 damage. We won! Let's go! Let's freaking go! Ooh. Wasn't worried. Wasn't worried at all. And we got a Lord of the Rings pack again, so let's go and open up that sucker. Ooh. The Inherited Envelope. Captain of Umbar. The Eagles of the North. Revive the Shire. Soldier of the Grey Host. We got Samwise. Choose up to 1 target permanent card in your graveyard that was put there from the battlefield this turn. Return it to your hand. Ooh. And? Something good? Oh, Goldberry. Hi there, River Daughter. Move a counter of each kind not on Goldberry from another target permanent you control to Goldberry. Move 1 or more counters from Goldberry onto another target permanent you control. If you do, draw a card. Hey, that's actually pretty cool. But even though that win was Badass. There you are. We're gonna work with this. Still gotta work with it. I think there's a couple of things that we might be able to get rid of. We don't need 4 Orcish Bowmasters. Gorebag is kind of counterproductive. Yeah, but get rid of Gorebag. Gothmog is at least good. Because he gives all of our armies Death Touch. Brond, an artifact creature. But it's only just a 5/5 with a crew and trample. I'm gonna say Grond's not actually that great. I don't mind the white. Very good. Mouth of Sauron, have yet to actually see it. Sauron, the Dark Lord, we haven't even been able to touch him yet. But let's go ahead and take a look at... Hey, we're not mixing cards. Tales of Middle-earth, please. Thank you. And also, cards I don't own. Yep. We need some more... What do we need more of? Gildor... The Treason of Isengard. What does this do? 1 instant or sorcery card from your graveyard on top of your library in a mass order. Not exactly what I'm looking for, though. We got plenty of cards that I'm willing to just part with. Maybe the Flame of Anor. Flame of Anor might be good. Bring back. What we need, though, now that I think about it, what we need is some wizard power. We need some more wizards. Why do you have to be white? Why do you have to be white, blue, and black? Instead of like a red, blue, and black. I mean, we could try and throw Gandalf in there. You can cast sorcery spells as though they have flash. If you have something with Ringbearer. Wizard. Unfortunately, we don't exactly have that much of a wizard. Form of Saruman. When you cast your second spell each turn, copy it. Except the copy isn't legendary. Except the copy isn't legendary. And it's just any second spell. That's 6 mana right there. Hard to just generate 5 mana. Golem's Bite. Please get rid of some of the early game 2/2s. Destroy a target creature with 1 mana. Thought you have to pay an extra 4. Golem, what you got, boy? What you got? When Golem Patient Plotter leaves the battlefield, the ring tempts you. You can sacrifice a creature to return Golem from your graveyard to your hand. So, I can try and work a little bit with the ring tempting you. What do you actually do? Cast a spell, Amass Orc. When your army you control deals combat damage to a player, the ring tempts you, and when the ring tempts you, you can discard your hand and draw 4 cards. Interesting. So you don't really want to keep tempting ring, because then you're just throwing everything in your hand to your graveyard and drawing 4 cards, so probably not the best thing. Hey, though, that's an optional effect. We have some Urukai. Urukai. That's what we really need. Destroy target creature in the ring. A Nazgul. Enter the battlefield, ring tempts you, 1/1 counter on each wraith you control. A deck can have up to 9 cards named Nazgul. That's horrifying. When the Urukai enters the battlefield. Okay, okay. Witch King of Angmar. Hey, wait a minute. Any way we can try and fit in a Balrog? What are the Balrogs? Yeah, how about we throw in a Balrog? It'll cost 1 less to catch for each permanent sacrifice this turn? So you'd also have to have a sacrifice engine for the Balrog if you wanted to do that. Can't be blocked except by legendary creatures. It would be an amazing card to use. If we don't have Sauron. Too bad I can't make it. Alright then, that idea's out the window. Mountain cycling, assault on Olas. What's this? And goblins and orcs you control gain double strike and haste. Cool too, I suppose. Mass Orcs X, but that's just get 3 red mana on the field. We try and throw in some Ologai Crushers. Can't block unless you control a goblin or orc. We're always gonna have a mass orc, which a mass orc is literally just orc. Can't block. Control a goblin or orc. Has trample. I can try and craft one more. Throw a couple of them in there, why not? And, let's go ahead and just grab some of those, Urukai. Can't be blocked except by 3 or more creatures. How many can we make of you? How many can we fit of you? 2? 2 works. The Mirkwood Bat. Whenever you create or sacrifice a token, each opponent loses 1 life. Hey, that actually wouldn't be that bad if we keep amassing orc. And still playing with the idea. Also, land. We try and make something. We make good. We possibly remove a swamp or a Mount Doom. And could also how about we go ahead and get rid of a Barad? Well, and mix in what does the Mines of Loria do? Exile 3 cards from your graveyard, create 2 treasure tokens, and exile 3 cards from your graveyard. You don't really do much with the graveyard, so we could try and get some mana value out of that. Curse you, legendaries! Fine then. We'll throw in a goddamn, No. Just put another ballad. Just put Barad-dûr back. Okay? Just leave it. Leave it. Also, give it a heart so it's actually on the front of the field. Let's go. God. I gotta stop looking at the cards. I brainstorm way too much. I don't actually do things. Also, hand sucks. That's better. Can at least get rid of an orcish medicine. Done. Oh, hi there. Pyro. Baradur. Anazev Trunk 91. Soul Warden. Yes, what? I am immediately shooting you. Get that out of here. Two life is all you'll get from that thing. Voice of the Blessed. What do you do? Whenever you gain life, put a 1/1 counter on this thing. I'm gonna go with, damn it, I have to wait 4 mana for that. I'm gonna have to go with no. A Mass Orc. Attack. Thank you. Youthful Valkyrie. Tunlin Crabane. No attacks. Not about to try and just slam into a Youthful Valkyrie. Voice of the Blessed. Want to do 1 damage? You can do 1 damage. I don't care. You could just do it. Just go ahead. Go ahead. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Thank you. Hey, that wasn't so hard, now was it? Beautiful. Now, still don't have any mana. Trebuchet, get out of here. Everyone attack. That's good to know that that ability actually goes off even whenever it still has mana or summoning sickness. Really want to try and smack me? You got 3 things that have to walk and 1 thing in the air. Of the heavens. What do you do? I at least have 7 more life. Okay, so we just gotta keep smacking face. Speaking of smacking face, though. Target creature and opponent controls. That's Orc 2. We're gonna smack... I'm gonna smack you. Everybody swing! Hey, bada 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 bada, hey, bada 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 bada, swing! 1 health. Righteous Valkyrie. Oh no. Good game. Oh, good game, my friend. Good game. Mountain. Book. Orcish medicine. Lifelink. Go for it. -11. We're working now. We got the engine sort of rolling. I like this. Not the strongest of the engines that this set can clearly make. My god, that the ring tempts you effect. But, it's going good. It's going good. Now, the real question is, if we were to make a second deck, what would we be able to do? Obviously, some of my resources are worn out. You know what, though? We got plenty of gold. Let's buy some more packs. Get some packs. Let's do it. Let's do it. You can buy 3 packs. Get 3 packs or 1 mythic pack. Do the 3 packs. We need the 3 packs, and then we'll just get a freaking free one. There you go. Golden perk bonus. Do it. The golden pack. Pray to the golden pack. May it bless us with great luck on our pulls. May the graceness of this pack be revealed this day, and may we find true happiness. Luca, bound to ruin, who creates Phyrexian beasts. Boonbringer Valkyrie, hopeful initiate. Another 1 ring to rule them all. Actually, why am I not running this? Oh, but then again, I don't exactly have a, I don't exactly have too much power in terms of the, ring tempts you stuff. 1 with the multiverse. Okay, Marvel, calm down. And finally, better be good. Urza, Lord Protector, who becomes a Planeswalker, who is obviously very powerful with artifacts. Oh yeah. Artifacts and Planeswalkers you control gain indestructible and destroy everything else. I'd say that's pretty good. I'd say that's a wonderful card. But now, to return to the Lord of the Rings. Listen to the beautiful Shia music. And here we go. Hey, we got Worm Tongue. Your opponent can't gain life. Sacrifice another creature, loses life. Then, if sacrificed creature was a legendary, amass Orc. East Farthing Farmer. When it enters the battlefield, create food. And we got Glamdring. Glamdring was the Goblin Cleaver. Whip creature has the first strike and gains 1/0 for each instant and sorcery card in your graveyard. Whenever a whip creature deals combat damage to a player, you may cast an instant or sorcery card from your hand with mana value less than or equal to that damage without paying its cost. Ooh, cool. Next deck. Or pack. Bilbo, the retired burglar. Whenever it enters or leaves the battlefield, the ring tempts you. And when he deals combat damage, create a treasure. Black Breath. Interesting. Ooh, maybe we can try and make a Ring Wraith deck. Maybe we can actually do something with the ring tempts you. It's dinner time. Meat buns, meat buns. Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys! And a mythic rare wild card. We can make our own legendary now. Enraged Huron. Whenever it enters the battlefield, the ring tempts you. We got Gimli again. Pippin's Bravery. You may sacrifice a food. If you do, target creature gets 4/4 until end of turn. Otherwise, it gets 2/2 until end of turn. Isolation at Orthanc, or Orthanc. Put target creature into its owner's library, second from the top. And our card. Boromir, the Warden of the Tower. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, if no mana was spent to cast it, counter that spell. And sacrifice Boromir. And creatures you control gain indestructible until end of turn. The lament for Boromir. A sad tale. Sad tale indeed. Next pack. We got an Oliphant! We got the Oliphant! Whenever it attacks another target creature you control gains 2 and gains trample. Yeah, no, actually, if we actually have the ability to, we might be able to stick some Oliphants into the Orc deck. And then we can have our Orc army not only gain Death Touch from our little legendary friend, but we can also give it trample with this. That might be really good. If we can get the Oliphant out, as well as the legendary that gives the Death Touch, and have a strong enough Orc army. Glorious Gale. Counter target creature spell. If it was a legendary, the ring tempts you. Wizard Rockets. Enter the battlefield tapped, sacrifice them, add X mana of any combination of colors, and when the Wizard's Rocket is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, draw a card. Ent Draught Basin. Put 1/1 counter on target creature with power X, activate only at 3. And our legendary. Reveal your secrets. The Doors of Durin. Whenever you attack, scry 2. Then you can reveal the top card of your library. If it's a creature card, put it into the battlefield tapped and attacking. Until your next turn, it gains trample if you control a dwarf and hexproof. Oh, if you control a dwarf, it gets trample. If you have an elf, it gains hexproof. Fair enough, fair enough. Now I'm tempted to make a dwarf deck. I mean, technically I already have one from the D&D set, but... And actually, you know what we gotta do? I love you. I love you. I love you. Wolf, pet, and Marlin cord card sleeves. But I will admit, I may have went a little overboard. Sauron. The One Ring. Just cuz. I saw it. I wanted it. Also. Gandalf. Too bad I can't actually play Sauron. I could get the Orc. I could get the Orc leader. But I don't have the money for that right now. maybe another time. But at least it's on brand. Gandalf. We'll say good for that now. How many cards can we actually make if we tried to do a Dwarf Lord of the Ring deck? We just need to type in Dwarf. Not much. Not much, really. We can have multiple forms of Gimli. We can get Gloin in there. But we would only have the Erebor Flamesmith, Mirror Guardian, Bagan Porter, and the Doors of Durin. So sadly, just like the movies, the dwarves don't get that much love. Except for The Hobbit. The Hobbit gave dwarves a lot of love. And I will not deny that. I like the Hobbit movie. As much as people will sneer and disdain me for that comment, I liked The Hobbit. I wonder, is there actually any dragon cards in this? There and back again. Ah, so they do technically have Smaug in here. Nope, get out of here. Nope, don't do that either. I don't have any golds. I just want to look at the tokens. Because apparently this thing creates Smaug, a legendary 6/6 red dragon creature token with flying, haste, and when this creature dies, create 14 treasure tokens. Holy crap! Okay. So you can make a Hobbit deck then. Just with Smaug as a stand-in character, not the actual focus. Okay. I'm gonna have to play around with that idea, because I would really like to try and create a deck with Smaug in it. And the best part is, that enchantment isn't legendary. Okay. Okay. Things are churning in my mind now. I'll definitely have to look something up for that, though, because, wow. What else can we try and do? Let's see. Don't have that much in terms of cards to work with. We only have 2 uncommons left, 19 common, and 4 mythic rares. So, how about we do this? How many mythic rares are in this set? Radagast the Brown? I didn't even see him. Where'd he come from? Whenever Radagast the Brown or another non-token creature enters the battlefield, look at the top X cards of your library, where X is that creature's mana value. Reveal a creature card that doesn't share a creature type with a creature you control from among those cards and put them into your hand. Put the rest in the bottom of your library. Interesting. Shadow of the Enemy. Exile all creatures from target player's graveyard. Cast it amongst... Cast it... Oh yeah, that was the card where you just exile and then you can cast them all. You cast this spell among cards for as long as they remain exiled, and mana of any type can be spent to cast them. Yeah, so you can just separate your enemy stuff. We create a Witch King of Angmar. We'll be able to try and make a Ringwraith deck. That might actually be really good. What else we got? Sauron the Lidless Eye. Enters the battlefield, gain control of target creature on opponent controls until end of turn. Untap it against haste. Gain 2 until end of turn. Each opponent loses 2 life. And of course we got Mount Doom itself. Arwen, the Mortal Queen. Tom Bombadil. That's gonna be just horrible. Trying to create a deck focusing around sagas. Saruman again. You already have one. Try and work with it just for free. And the last March of the Ents. Draw cards equal to the greatest number of creature cards from your hand onto the battlefield. Would be interesting. How many tree folk can we actually do, though? Tree folk. Fangorn the Tree Shepherd, Old Man Willow, Quick Beam, the Generous Ent, and the Enraged Huron. Issue is, we've got a lot of we got a lot of high cost mana value cards here. But we would only have about like... Well, we can't even make Fangorn, sadly. We would at least be able to fill our deck with nothing but Enraged Hurons. And the Generous Ent. How about the Halfling? How many green Halflings do we work with? About 5. Gain 3 life. Create a food token. Yeah, it's basically nothing but generate food tokens and then utilize those food tokens. Maybe. I scan. Proto back. You know what? How about we just go ahead and try and make that Ringwraith deck? Damn it! The very thing that I need the most for it, though. We can keep trying to play the Orc deck, maybe, and get some more mana generators, or gold generators. The Black Breath. Your opponent will get -1/-1 until end of turn. The ring tempts. We can at least set up a basis for the deck, maybe. Maybe a couple of these. We could add... We obviously need to add some Nazgul. We can only make 2, but Nazgul are definitely going to be the engine of the freaking deck. 1 ring to rule them all for all that ring tempts you abilities. We're gonna need to make at least one Witch King of Angmar. We're gonna need some more ring wraiths. Shadow of the Enemy, Voracious Felbeast. That just creates tokens. The Witch King, Bringer of Ruin. Whenever it attacks, defending player sacrifices a creature with the least power among them. That's actually pretty cool. Baradur... No, we're not doing the Amass Orc. Cast it into the fire. Book of Mazarbul. Didn't even think about actually adding any of the goblins to the deck either. They even, like, do anything? Whenever a goblin or orc you control deals combat to a player, exile the top card of your library and you can play it. Not the best. Interesting, not the best. Fiery Inscription. Cast an instant or sorcery spell, deal 2 damage to each opponent. Yeah, that'll do it. Let's see. Entwood, Rollrim, Malcolm in the middle, and the Komodo through. Oh, yes, I did see that. I did see that there, Captain Crazy. Mountain cycling, fear, fire, foes. Does not do anything with the ring tempts you. Fightful, banditry. Obviously, we need to just add the legendary creature we wanted to add real quick. I think we actually already did that though. Ooh, why didn't I do this? Why didn't I do this? What is this? Whenever another creature you control dies, put a 1/1 counter on Uluk. If that creature was a goblin or orc, put 2 on him instead. Generate benefit from freaking the Amass Orc. I'll keep an eye on you. And then the Uruk-hai Captain, if 1 or more 1/1 creatures would be put into an arm. Oh. Yeah, I forgot all about you too. Curses. Fair enough. Oh, don't exit out of the complete. We just need historic. We need you to have your pretty looking faces right there. Thank you. Might as well just go ahead and throw Gandalf in the mix. And we will name you the Precious. No, you're not really focusing around Gollum. Done. Yes, I know it's invalid. We're working on it. It's a work in progress. For now, let's just keep killing people with orcs. You know, you can't go wrong with drawing Mount Doom. Hello. The ring. Emba's outfitter. In the fires of Mount Doom. Ow. Orcish Bowmasters! I mean, autopay? Shoot it. Okay. Gary. Okay. Gary How about... Well, if we have Saruman the White out on the field, that would be better. Then we could choose 2 instead of 1. Can't be blocked with creatures with greater power, but can be with lesser. Urukai! Autopay. Stick it on the Orc army. Attack. Forgot to black, didn't ya? The Hex Gold Nabber? Interesting. You're attacking with him? No. I do that. Kill him. It'll be worth it. Grishnak! Time to come out. The Reckless Crew. Yeah, might as well just do it. His ability's already been used, and he's just a 1/1. Now, Saruman! Come on out. I ain't about to block. This is Saruman the White you're dealing with. How about we do this? Flame of Anor. I can choose 2. So 5 and draw. Choose which one to draw 2 cards to. Target player draws 2 cards. Is that the first thing that I'm doing, or am I doing the? Okay, I'm doing the blue and then the orange. So, blue, and then orange. Okay, I read that right. Thank you. Thank you. Good game. Special card is Coalition Sky Knight. Don't I mean Shamanic Wolf? Shamanic Wolf? What I do? What you mean, Captain Crazy? I don't know the context. I wasn't paying attention. Actually surprised. This is actually kind of functioning well. For just a thrown together, slapped on deck. Oh, the Gandalf line. True. I could have added myself in there. Mount Doom continuously requires me to pay life for me to get mana from it. It's a little touch but might be okay still. So kinda sucks. I can work with it. Let's get rid of let's get rid of the Olokai Crusher. Aradur. Island. A fearsome whelp. Ow. I can't do anything. Hello. Swamp. Dolan Crabane. Spell kit. Oh, he used the -1 spell cost for that. Okay. The Elder Dragon War. 2 damage to each opponent. Okay, so you basically just got a board wipe deck. And I am not drawing any mana. I probably should have just stuck with the hand for Mount Doom. Terror of the Peaks. You know, just Godrak, Terror of the Peaks. I think I know what I'm beat. Even after just drawing Barad-dûr, I'd have to wait another turn for me to actually be able to get mana from it. I mean, the creatures suck, but at least I got the mana. Hopefully I can draw at least 1 red. Hello. Barad-dûr. I bet. Traveling Minister. There's my red. Cleric class. Here comes the health gain. A bit of blue. Let's go ahead and throw out the crows. Pay 3 and generate a treasure token. Pay 3 again and generate a treasure token. I can get a lot of mana rep right now. Excuse you! Pacify my orcs. Take the trebuchet. I have to attack with a goblin or orc for it to proc, though. Pacifism means I can't attack or block, right? Yeah. Damn it! I've been... My strategy has been neutered! And I don't have any way of actually getting rid of enchantments. But then again, I do. That red, white, and blue, or red, black, and blue gold card. They had my Olog Crusher. You got another pacifism! And hi, Heliod. Ow. Damn it. I can't attack. I can only attack with a couple birds. Nothing else. This is what we say to life-generating decks. It burns us! It burns us! Continuing. It's a risk. But for the boo, we do it. Took a mulligan. Island. Can't swarm Moria. We can release trickery from Saruman. Speak of the devil. Come on then, Ash D Patty Roast. Nickname. Oh wow, that's a little too excessive on the Saruman. War Moria. Gonna pass? You don't have mana? Well, that's foray of the orcs. We're not gonna foray of the orcs. We're gonna Book of Mazarbul. Got a response. What are you gonna do? Do black? What do you have that would be removal for green? Never mind. Got one more chance. You got a murder? Yes, you do. I know you do. You want to use it right now. Hey, thanks for the free mana. Guess what? They're gonna come back. And then I can have Saruman on the field. Auto pay it. Worth it. You do not have a counter. And if you do, you have to pay a little extra mana to do it. Yeah, I thought. Ward, baby. You can kill my army, sure, but you're not touching Saruman. Next turn, I might even just save my mana and have it for the counter spell Saruman trickery, right there. Yeah, look at that, beautiful. Binding of the Old Gods. Ooh, that's a good one. Oh, look at you. You got rid of my menace. Ain't that cute? Ain't that precious? End turn. Search for a forest and add it to the battlefield tab. Ooh, you guys actually have flash? That's nice to know. I didn't realize you had flash. You dare touch Saruman. Actually, you can go ahead and touch Saruman now that I think about it. Go ahead. I have another. I have another. Yeah, you can't pay the mana cost, can you? I think that kind of cute. target creature our opponent controls. He has no creatures. I just need 2 more mana, though, and I can actually bring out Sauron himself. One ring to rule them all. One ring. What? Oh, charge? Okay. One ring to find them. One ring to rule them all. And in the darkness, find them. Creatures you control gain Death Touch. What creatures? I mean, seriously, what creatures? He hasn't really done much this turn. He's only cast this. Maybe this. Kill my first orc army. Outside of that, it's nothing but lands. Oh, look at you. Destroy all creatures with mana value 3 or less. No. Would you like to try again? B5. Please, 1 mana. 1 mana. Give me 1 mana. 1 land. Please, please. I'm begging you. I'm begging you. No! Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. I don't want this victory. I want Sauron. Damn it. Just let me play my big boss. Denied. Damn it. Get your hand out of my face. I don't want your hand in my face. I want Sauron, not your hands. Thank you for the headbat. There. Thank you for the headpad, though. Oh well, a mouth of Sauron, but not the big boy himself. I am your most loyal servant, Sauron. But you won't actually grace me with your presence. Target player's mills 3 cards and a mass orc where X is the number of instant and sorcery cards in that player's graveyard. I've at least got freaking a card that helps punish people who use nothing but instances and sorceries. But I don't have anything in terms of creatures. I'll roll with it. But I'm not gonna like it. I'll probably just say this is gonna suck. Especially since you have already got yourself a Johnny Pridemane as your avatar. I can only assume you're gonna run something with white. Prove me wrong. Gotta swap. You proved me wrong. The night is young, though. Blue. Black. Blue. Okay. Sauron commands it! Sauron commands that I be denied being able to summon him? It's kind of rude. Ninjutsu? Ow. A prosperous thief! Urukai! thief needs to go. Correction. That needs to go. Like, right now. This prevents him from being blocked with greater power. But he has equal power, so... No, he has lesser power. But he doesn't have enough health, so no attacks. You are not worthy! I could try and throw out the Mouth of Sauron next turn. How many, you only have one, and it's not even an instance or a sorcery. No blocks. Get your stupid treasure token. Gothmog, get out here. Oh, attack with one, why not? Don't have Death Touch. And if you block me, it's just kind of do nothing. Yeah, fine. But now I've got something with Death Touch. And as long as it stays on the field, it will continue to get stronger. You to cast some instances or sorceries, so I can bring out the Mouth of Sauron. That'll do. I can block one of your creatures and survive. Thank you. Dunlin Crabane. That's the smarter move. And no attacks. You must give him the ring to rule them all. I am not giving him the ring. I am currently the ring bearer. Blast Pool Mimic? Creature that you already control? One 4, huh? Okay. You've got 2 mana up. 3, technically. Urukai. And the birds. That's 4. Then you are not worthy! Thank you for your hospitality. We only have 1 instance still. Target player mills 3 cards, then amass... Wait a minute. Target player? Target player? I could mill 3 cards. Watch this. Make you a tempting target. Give you more power. And everybody attack. How dare you? Okay. Okay. Wind robber. Shifu boy. Make me mill. Alpha Sauron. How many? How many? 1, 2. Gonna be 2 either way. You get to mill. No attacks. And then your flyer. Coward. Not willing to actually block. Oh, that's Saruman there. Menace and 1/1. Guess what? Five damage. That thing. Book. You and you. Go. So now I can't untap my creature. It perpetually gains this creature doesn't untap unless I pay 8 mana. So 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. If you want to kill me, you'll have to attack with everybody. Not. And that's your own fault. No, 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 no. We're not doing that. Send him in. It gains death touch. You. My orcs! Yes, sacrifice him. Get rid of him. Get my ability. I need at least an army. One army. Oh my god, my entire deck. Did you exchange my deck for what I was in the graveyard? all I can do. Oh, wait. Okay. Yeah. I wasn't gonna be able to survive. Especially with the flyer. Good game. Quick say good game, damn it. Fair enough. Alright then. Thought I had the strategy. Apparently not, though. All black. Nothing for the black over here. Really making me test fate, aren't you? Really? Really making me. Oh, we get it. Thank you. That's better. I can work with that. At least I can generate a freaking army. Hello. How are you? Don't mind me. You're just gonna be smacking me with a couple of small goblins right off the bat. My Dark Lord Sauron bids thee welcome. I'll block one of you. Rebane. That's a lot of goblin. Wait. When it becomes blocked. Yeah, just get the effect off right off the bat. Create a treasure token. Nine, 8, 7, 5, 3. I think I'm gonna die. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. Orc. Or goblin. Goblins everywhere. Too much. Should have blasted him with the magic real quick. Or used the thing that destroyed the enchantment that would give him the freaking haste, damn it. I wasn't thinking about too much of just trying to generate the army. Again, why do you do this to me? Mulligan. Keep it. And back the trickery, I suppose. Hello. Game. What happened? Game? Oh. I think it crashed. Just give it a couple seconds. Yep. Nope, it's gone. All right, then we're just gonna go ahead and we're just gonna go ahead and we're just gonna go ahead and just start that back up again. Let's go. Okay, technical difficulties. Oh, don't worry, we'll be right back. And joining the match. My devotion to Sauron will not be swayed so easily that one crash will stop me. I'm going to summon him at least once, hopefully. I'll re-establish the connection and see how freaking screwed I am with this match. As soon as I get back, nothing but an entire just wave of enemies that I have to deal with. To the point where I just have to concede. The fact that it's having some issues even just joining the match. The hell. One land I got to put down. One land. Well, until the game actually decides to load, how's everyone doing today? Are you all enjoying the show? I certainly hope you're enjoying this little orc deck that I decided to just throw together. Are you excited to see more Lord of the Rings stuff? Are you excited to see what kind of other things that they'll collab with to create more sets in Magic the Gathering? Personally, I would actually like to see something along the lines of an actual Transformers archetype, outside of just the, actually, no, wait, I suppose what they got is good enough. What else would I want to try and see then? Maybe, well, I mean, a Star Wars collab would be awesome. That would be a little iffy, I suppose. We already got the Godzilla collab. That was awesome. I really enjoyed that. No. Oh, what else they would be able to collab with? Come on, even if I don't have to join the match that I'm already in, you'll throw me back in now, aren't you? Poppycock. Yeah. I know. The longer I'm stuck in this, the more I have to wait to deal with loading up the match. The more they're just gonna throw onto the field to the point where you're just gonna perpetually keep loading. Alright then. Fair enough. But what at least? At least it crashed now. Because, you know, we at least reach the 3-hour marker. I'm content on being able to at least end on the 3-hour marker. Not exactly content on ending on literally the game crashing, but, you know, life be like that sometimes. Gotta roll with the punches. Maybe next time I can try and, find some more, cards to add and try and create another deck to go off. Because, I will admit, being able to at least start a Ringwraith deck, but continue to keep playing the Orc deck, fortunately, I don't exactly have. It's a work. But, on that note, we'll go ahead and jump over to the chat room and find someone to raid for the. Seeing as how this didn't want to do anything. So, give me 1 second, and we'll go and find someone to raid. Alrighty then. We got. Who's around? Go and say hi to. Fascinating. Actually. A shame, really. Actually, we do have one person. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and raid. Where is my raid? Here we go. Let's go ahead and raid one person who goes by the name Aya. So let's go ahead and start up that raid, and let's go ahead and set up the raid message. The thing that appealed to me about this particular character was that they are actually very nice. Their chat is actually very welcoming as well. So I figure, why not introduce you guys? So once again, if you did enjoy what you saw today, do consider leaving a follow as it helps me out. And if you're watching for, oh no, Mecha-Raptor. my friend, hang on a minute. I need to cancel this. Yeah, I was ending. I apologize there, Mecha-Raptor. But I'll go ahead and give you a quick shout out there. There you go. Do consider following my friend Mecha-Raptor Omega for all things Mecha and Raptor. And if you guys don't know who I am Shamanic Wolf, a werewolf shaman VTuber. And it's a pleasure to meet you all. We were playing a little bit of Lord of the Rings. If you wanted to check out the video archive after we raid, you can go ahead and do that. We were playing some of the Lord of the Rings set and made a awesome orc deck that actually did better than I was expecting. But unfortunately, my time is up, and we are going to raid someone named. Oh, wait a minute. I gotta bring that back up now. We are going to raid someone that I was just kind of giving an overview for, named Maya, who is very kind, very sweet, and is has got a very welcoming community. So I wanted to introduce you guys to them. So once again, starting off, thank you all so much for watching. If you did like what you saw today and are not following, do consider leaving a follow as it helps me out. And if you are watching from the YouTube archive, do consider subscribing as well, as it helps me out even more. Here is the raid message. And if you want to stay on top of when I go live, do consider following my Twitter, joining my Discord, and or checking me out on a website known as VTubers. Thank you all so much once again for joining me, and for the raid there, Mecharaptor. And as always, I will see you next time. Spirits bless, and bye bye.